So what do you think about this tag game of the year?
Well, that's why we have our runner-up and our actual game of the year, the one we feel deserve to win game of the year. I feel that many people are going to disagree with us.
Yeah.
But hey, everyone has their own opinion, and that's just how we feel. But let us know how you feel in the comments below.
Yes.
Of what do you guys think, or what game do you guys think should have won game of the year?
Or if you agree with us with our picks, right?
Exactly. Although I did see a few comments from the last video where a lot of subscribers actually agreed that God of War did deserve game of the year.
Exactly.
There were a lot of very good contenders. I believe Spider-Man was amongst them as well. Red Dead Redemption and
Spider-Man got nominated for a bunch of categories.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, it's a great game and everything, but me personally, I feel that it got very repetitive. That's probably one of the reasons why I stopped playing it. You know, I don't know how everyone else feels about it. I don't know how you feel about it, but that's just my point of view.
Okay, so we created our own trophy. I know it's kind of tacky, but we wanted to create one. And here we go. This is our Playworthy game of the year. Oh my god.
Show you guys right there.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a controller with a Funko Pop exoskeleton suit, as you guys can see here, with three, let's say, dice, octagonally shaped dice, something like that. But
I was trying to go a little bit with a dice.
yeah, that's a good thing. Hey, look at that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But anyways, that's our trophy for game of the year.
Exactly. Our first category would be best sport, right?
Best sports / racing game, and the winner was Forza Horizon. Don't mind our cover. Our version is actually digital, and you know, you guys saw this already before.
But if you haven't, we'll do another close-up.
Yeah, we'll do some close-up for you guys, so you guys can check it out. Like, you know, got some little artwork going on right here.
Well, Tech is the only guy that played that game, so he's gonna give us your first experience.
I actually agree with what the category they won on, because it's such an amazing game. I just played it this morning, and it just gets very, very interesting as each race goes on. You get to pick from the rarest exotic cars available in the entire world. But obviously, you know, you have to earn credits in order for you to be able to purchase them. And not only that, I did notice that you get to custom paint your car and share your paint job with the Forza Horizon community. You know, so that's pretty cool. If you're into design work and all that stuff, and you design your own scheme on your car, you get to share with everyone. They upvote it, they, you know, they give it thumbs down, they like it, whatever. But, you know, I might look into that a little bit later on.
How are the graphics?
The graphics are totally blown out of the water. They'll blow anybody out of the water. They are crisp, clean. The audio is amazing. If you have surround sound, if you have Astro headsets or whatever headset you use to play, make sure you have that not cranked all the way, because you don't want to blow out your eardrums. But the audio is really good. You can just hear the roar of the motor, you know, on every single car, and it's distinct to every single car, obviously. It's not like those racing games where every car sounds exactly the same, and you pull up next to a 4-banger and that thing sounds like it's a V8. Like, what the hell? Like, are you serious that you pull up next to a Honda Civic? That reminds me of your old Honda Civic, right? And you know, they sound similar, but on Forza Horizon, I believe they took the time to research the sounds of every single car, how they drive, how they maneuver, how they did the detailing inside of the dashboards. You know, obviously a lot of us will never be able to afford one of those $1 million cars, and that's the closest, either on the car show or the closest we're ever gonna get, is to see the inside of a beautiful Aston Martin or a Lamborghini Murcielago, or yeah, I know, brings tears to my face, but oh well, whatever, it is what it is, but I get to enjoy it in a video game.
So our next category is Best RPG. Who won Best RPG?
It was Monster Hunter World.
So I like the graphics when the cats are cooking and you see a close-up and you see this cats breaking down all the ingredients and they're cooking like a tuna or chicken.
For a second there, I thought you said the cats were inside with...
No, they were They're a chef.
Oh,
They're a
okay.
chef.
I did.
They make me hungry every time I see
did
that.
play the game, but once again, probably just like Fizz, got bored of it real quick.
Real
you know,
fast.
and I just feel that a lot of these companies put in very little effort into the games, and you know, people just like them and they nominate them and they end up winning.
But you know what? One of the nominations of Best RPG is Octopath Traveler. Now let me tell you about this game. I loved it so much. I played it day, night. I spent so many hours on it because the story is so good. It's so good. It sold 1 million copies within 1 month. It sold the whole collector's edition. You cannot find that unless you buy it from a third party. Amazon has it for $192 from a third party. If you want to use from Amazon, straight from Amazon, it's $122. But I bought it for $100 brand new.
Yeah, like I said on one of my other videos, I still remember you were on the line of getting it.
Yeah, I was
And then in the
debating.
At night, he's like, guess what I got? It sends me a text message, look, I got it.
I got the collector's edition. It comes with a coin, it comes with a book, but the most important thing, it comes with a game. This game is a beast. It's very different. It has 4 characters, but it concentrates on one. The 4 characters because they tag along, but it concentrates on one character, and that's the difference and the beast of this game. The storyline, the actors that put the passion of this game, the lines, the way they read it, it gets you into it. Now, I've seen a lot of YouTubers that give a lot of negative reviews on it. It's because you have to spend 10 hours first in order for you to get to that breaking point, to get all the characters together. So if you spend up to 10 hours, yes, you're gonna have fun.
So you're telling me that they created an individual story for every single character and the game only costs $100?
Yeah. Now, for example, Therion, he's a thief. He has to sneak in and steal stuff or get in a mansion. So imagine if you have 4 characters behind you and you're trying to break in.
It's not gonna happen.
Exactly. So when the main storyline kicks in, his main storyline, everybody disappears. It's just him. It's focused on him. That's one storyline.
That sounds it.
Exactly.
Now I'm really gonna end up buying this game.
It's worth it, guys. It's worth it. I recommend you buy this game. I think for me, it's the best Switch game by far for me. By far. That's how much I love this game. I spent 72 hours on it and I still haven't completed the game because each character has 4 chapters. 4 chapters.
72.
The writing is good. The music, the background is good. The way they converted the 2D with the 3D is awesome. You should really check it out.
Yeah, I think I am going to. But obviously, I'm not buying the collector's edition. I'll buy just the simple
The
one.
collector's edition, forget about it. You cannot find it.
Yeah, I don't want a coin,
Even
with a
though-
rag and stuff like that. But either though, it must be nice to display it. I don't think you have it. On
Even the
your
RPG, since it's based on Japan, because the way how they made it, not even the people from Japan could get the collector's edition.
Wow.
That's how much it sold out. I love that game. I really recommend it, and I thought it should have won Best RPG than Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter, it's okay. You can play with your friends and all that.
Please don't flame us for giving you our opinion on these things. You know, remember, this is our picks of the games that we actually played. We didn't get a chance to play every single game that was nominated. For next year, 2019, we're gonna try our best to be able to play every game that gets nominated, or at least half of the games that get nominated, because it's gonna be nearly impossible to have over what, 40 games or something like that?
Yeah.
Can you imagine playing 40 games within a year? Well, we can, you know, but we don't really know yet what which nominees are.
I also know they got nominated for Best Score. I agree with it. I thought they should have won Best Score, because the background music, as I mentioned it, is really good. It's really good. And my favorite character of Octopath Traveler is Hanny. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, please correct me bottom of the description. But the reason why I love that character is because she's a huntress. She uses an axe and she uses a bow and arrows.
Woman with an axe.
Bow and arrows.
Nice.
She has this awesome ability. It's called Arrow Storm, which she makes it rain. That's what she does. She makes it rain with freaking arrows on you.
So it's amazing and pretty cool how nowadays they're starting to bring a lot more female characters into every video game. Because when we were growing up, we rarely saw, I can't recall of any female characters on any of the video games we actually played or the games that were available. Because I feel that there's a lot more female presence, which is amazing, and that's good because we're all equal, and it just makes the games a lot more better.
One of the female games that I like for the PS4 is Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah. So anyway, back to
heavy female presence on that game.
Yes. Back to Octopath Traveler. About my favorite character. Another ability I forgot to mention is that she has this. It looks like a cheetah or like a bobcat that she's with. Man, she could use that beast and she'll kick your ass with it. Man, this is a good game. So yeah, it should have won Best RPG. Let's move on to Best Game of the Year. No, actually, Best Fighting Game.
Best fight. Yep. Don't forget about that.
Yeah,
we got a lot of Dragon Ball Fighters Z.
Yes,
out there.
I love the graphics. It looks like if you're watching the animation. Oh my God, the action, the characters that it has, the way it turns to Super Saiyan Blue. Oh my God, it has my nipples freaking up. You can turn to Super Saiyan Rose, or you could fight against a new character.
Super Saiyan. Sorry guys, I haven't played that game, so
it's really good. But like I said in the previous video, I don't like the US version of voice actors, so I just switch it to Japanese with the subtitles because they have more passion. It brings more passion.
Doesn't that switch every single menu item into Japanese?
No. Only
the audio.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
audio.
sense.
So yeah, I agree. Best fighting game. So what about best game of the year?
That is a tough cookie.
So these three were a beast. They got nominated.
4, it's just we're not displaying it. Also, Assassin's Creed Odyssey was part of the nominees for Best Game of the Year.
I have not played it, so I can't give my opinion about it.
Man, it's just incredible, and I don't know how they do it or how they were able to even determine which one was to win Best Game of the Year. Every single game is just amazing, all around.
Yeah.
It's just, in our personal opinion, we feel Red Dead Redemption should have taken Game of the Year. That's why for us, Red Dead Redemption takes Game of the Year.
Let us tell you why it should have won Best Game of the Year and why it won Playworthy Game of the Year.
And it's not even related to how much revenue they made in the first 3 days that it released.
$725 million. It shattered records. 17 million copies
shipped out.
Yes.
That's just,
guys,
it's amazing.
This is an amazing game. Now the voice actor, what's his name?
Roger Clark.
Yes. Won what?
Best performance.
Exactly. Best performance, best acting, guys. Come on. How the heck did it not win Best Game of the Year? Now, let us tell you another reason why it should have won. So, let's say you get bored of the main quest or the side quest. You could explore every single inch of the whole open world.
Open world.
Yes.
Open world. When you have a game that's open world, it gives the player a diverse amount of options across the entire game.
You could hunt for bears, snakes, bobcats. You could go fishing with your friends online. You could go fishing by yourself if you want. You know what? You could run into the KKK. You could kill them if you want.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's true.
Yeah. You could run into Ned Kelly. Ned Kelly is a gang leader from Australia. And he was an outlaw.
I don't know if you noticed, there was a certain clip, I can't remember where it was, one of those mansions, I'm not sure what they're called back then. It looked like the mansion from the Django Unchained. You know that scene where he breaks down the door and then
Okay, talking about that. You could tie random people, drag them with your horse, hog tie them, put them on the train tracks. The train will run them over. Yes, you could do all this violent stuff.
That is brutal.
Yes, it's brutal. You
don't forget to wear your bandana so they won't recognize you.
Oh yes, that's another thing. If they recognize you, they're gonna hate you. But let's say you beat up, let's say a clerk, a cashier. If you beat him up, right, or you shot him, and then you go back, you're gonna see him with the wound, with the patch, and he's gonna give you a hard time. They're gonna hate you. Okay?
So that reminds me of a scene where I was walking by. I actually diverted from the actual gameplay and I just wandered off into the prairie. And there was these two guys hanging out by a tree. They said, leave. Something about they don't want no trouble or you don't want no trouble. I said, oh, you're telling me I don't want no trouble? I took out my 6-shooter and bam, 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 bam. I took those suckers out. But guys, make sure there's no people around you because remember, they will go in tattletale and they'll say, I just saw that damn guy over there. He took out 2 varmints and shot them both dead.
Now, the game, it does have its flaws like any other game. Online, you cannot play poker, blackjack, dominoes, or anything like you used in the first Red Dead Redemption with your friends. But you could play it, you know, let's say if you're already tired of exploring.
Do you think they did that on purpose because they don't want to deal with no online gambling type of deal?
Or maybe a DLC that you need to purchase.
Like, my pockets,
Now, I am looking forward to that Red Dead Zombies. So hopefully that will come out. Like the first one.
What?
Yeah, the first one.
Red Dead Zombies?
The first one was Red Dead Zombies.
I just hope they don't do it like Call of Duty where you go and play zombies 3 hours after playing fucking zombies. You still can't pause the damn game, save it, and come back to it later. I was playing that damn thing for a little while. Don't mean to divert from Red Dead Redemption, but after 3 hours, I said, oh, screw this. I threw the control down, turned off the damn PS4, and I said, I don't care if I lose my damn status. That's just a waste of time. I know you played it for like 5 or 6 hours one time. That's just
crazy, yeah.
But anyways, back to Red Dead Redemption.
No, actually, let's switch from Red Dead to God of War 4 because God of War 4, I ain't taking nothing. I don't want to take away credit from it because this is an awesome game too.
It is. It really is. I feel, I personally feel that if they would have done an open world, that's it.
Yeah.
Red Dead would have not been able to take it, in our opinion, or my opinion.
But the one thing about me is that I never played 1 or 2, so I don't have nothing like emotionally attached or anything attached to the game like I did with Red Dead because I played Red Dead 1. I did play the God of War remastered. When I played God of War 4, I felt like a god. You know why? Because with that axe that he uses, he just throws it like a boomerang, killing guys, and he still could go punching other guys and he could grab it back.
Come here, boy.
Let's say if I throw it and it's stuck to one of his enemy's head, and you see somebody that's about to shoot you, he's about to shoot you, and you're like, get over here, and then they're shooting at him, and you could kill him. Woo! And that is the most exciting part of this game. You're like Thor. Yup, Thor.
I said it.
Yeah. So I feel like a badass. I feel like a big motherfucker. You know why? Because you go up against big motherfuckers and you're a small motherfucker with a fucking axe. Oh my God. You feel good. You feel good killing that guy. You feel like a god. That's how I feel when I'm playing that game. It does live with it up to the hype, and I do like this game. So I don't want to take away no credit for it.
I really wish they would have done 2 Game of the Years because right here and right here, that's it right there. Yeah. Not taking away from Spider-Man, but these two are in their same, and they're just right neck to neck to each other.
Yes. The reason why we like this game because the director, he usually doesn't care about criticism. The minute he heard that the game was good, he was crying. He showed it, he streamed it, he was crying because he put 5 years to this game. 5 years, guys. 5 years is a long time to dedicate yourself just to one game.
Now I kind of feel bad saying that Red Dead should take the Playworthy Game of the Year because for somebody to cry on a stream, just going live about it, it's amazing. It takes a really big person
because
to be able to
do a good game. You gotta have passion. You gotta be creative. You gotta be dedicated to your fans, and he shows that. So that's why I don't take no credit. I don't want to take away no credit from it because it is a good game. But Red Dead is, in my opinion, Game of the Year. The actual Game of the Year, they won it, but Playworthy Game of the Year, Red Dead, for me.
And for me.
Yeah. If it would have been an open world, then give it to them.
If they would have done the open world, and possibly done co-op where you can play with one of your buddies, that would, you know, that's it right there. That would take care of everything for it to continue to be game of the year, possibly even next year.
Yeah, but yeah, I do agree these are the top dogs for 2018, but Playworthy, actual game of the year. So guys, what do you think? Who should have won game of the year? Was it Red Dead, God of War, or Spider-Man?
So let us know down below in the comments, how do you guys feel about every single category that was available, you know, during the Game Awards? Remember, we touch base on the games that we actually played because we don't want to be unfair to every other game, every other developer.
There's more categories, but we didn't touch those games. So
yeah, so it's not fair to say, hey, by the way, I think this game sucked when we actually didn't even get a chance to play it. But for next year, as mentioned at the beginning of the video, we are going to try our best to play a lot more of these games that are nominated. That way we make it more fair, you know, and next year we'll have an even better trophy.
Yeah.
And also, let's thank Fizz over here for taking the time and putting this together. You know, it really, it might not be worth a lot. It might not seem like anything to many of you guys or many other people, but for us to take the time to create something like this, it's amazing.
Yeah. So guys, I'm Fizz.
I'm Tech.
Until the next video.
Peace out.